So hello dear students, let us now begin the very important experiment related to the optical bench. That is a very important experiment of optics. And what in this experiment we have to do? We have to find the focal length of the convex lens by plotting the graph between u, that is the object distance, and v, that is the image distance. So the apparatus which is required for this experiment will be what? We should have the optical bench. It's a very nice device. I will show you that. Now we should have three uprights, right? Okay, then the convex lens holder, then what the optical needles and half meter scale. These are the apparatus. Then the theory says what? We already know the relation of the lens formula, that is what 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. So on solving, I get the f as what? uv upon u minus v. Here one important thing, dear students. Don't forget to apply the sign conventions, right? That is the sign convention to apply right? Please don't forget to apply the sign convention here, otherwise you will get the wrong calculation, right? Okay, because now let us see the this ray diagram, dear students. Here u is formed on the left hand side. We are seeing the object distance here. I keep it on the left hand side, right? And then the image needle is here. So the image is formed, inverted image is formed here. So when I apply the sign convention, right? Okay, the u will be also negative, right? Okay, you have to take the negative here. So according to that, I will calculate. Right now, based on this ray diagram, okay, this observation table is made. Right, where we have what? First, we will observe the object needle, the lens position, and the image needle. Then after that, we will subtract the from that, right? Okay, and we will find the object distance of observed object distance, image distance. Right, okay, and then finally corrected distance and apply the formula of f to get the answer. So let us just begin the experiment, dear students, and then you will be able to understand properly all these things in a better way. So let us do the experiment, dear students, now. So dear students, this is our optical bench, dear students, right? On this you can see this is a scale drawn, right? On this optical bench there is a scale available, right? Okay, right? On these readings are there. These are known as uprights, right? This is known as what? These are known as uprights, dear students. These two uprights are there, right? Then with this upright we have, this one is a lens holder, this is a lens, dear students, double convex lens, right? Here is the optical needle. This particular thing is known as what? This is known as the optical needle, dear students. So to begin with the experiment, what I will do, I will take out the lens out from this lens holder, and then this is a double convex lens. First and foremost, I will find the rough focal length of this double convex lens. So dear students, to find the rough focal length, what I will do, I will use this meter scale, dear students, right? Okay, now what I will do, I will keep this meter scale here on the wall, right? This is the white wall, dear students, and I will keep the lens here. This is the double convex lens, and I will try to focus the image, right, exactly on this wall or from the back side, right? So I will just shift it. I'm shifting it here, right? Okay, so you can see that at approximately, if I shift it to the mark, let's say 15, right? Approximately 15 centimeter, you can see the image is exactly focused on this wall. You can see there, right, on the wall it is exactly focused. It is blurred now, right? Okay, it is blurred now. At the 15 mark, you can see it is exactly focused on the wall. This image is of the back side is focused on the wall, right? Okay, so that means here the approximate focal length of this lens is what? That is 15 centimeter, right? So students, now I am taking the readings on this optical bench, dear students. First and foremost, what you have to do, this will be the object needle. This is the object needle, dear students, right? You can see what I have to make the calculation easy. You can keep it anywhere, but from my side, to keep the calculation easy, I kept it to the 0 mark, right, of this optical bench. Okay, this is your object needle, dear students. Now exactly at the double of the focal length which you have measured. So with the meter scale, I have measured this, what the rough focal length of this lens is 15 centimeter. That means double of it, right? Okay, so that will, I had to keep this lens, right, at the 2f position. So this is 30 centimeter, you can see here, right? that I kept this lens at the exactly at the 30 centimeters mark. Now this is the this will be the image needle, dear students. So what I had to do, first and foremost, we had to move our head in such a position where I can see the inverted image of this object needle on this lens, right? Okay. Yes. So you have to move your head in such a way that first and foremost you must see the inverted image, right, of this object needle or exactly in this lens, right, dear students, right? Okay, so you can see that now I can see the inverted image of the object needle on this lens, right? So I will move now this needle, this optical needle here, the image needle, right? Okay, the upright of the image I will move, image needle I will move, right? I will move in such a way, right, that I can just coincide both the things, right? That means I had to coincide both the object needle as well as the image needle accordingly, right? So still I am not able to coincide, right? There is some difference. You can see, observe here, right? You can observe on the lens, you can observe, dear students, what you can observe here, right, that this particular needle, if I observe from the from this side, if I observe this, right, from the image needle side, you can observe both of them are not coinciding. They are moving together but they are not coinciding. So this is known as the parallax, dear students, right? This particular thing is known as the parallax, right, dear students. So I had to remove this parallax here, right? For removing this parallax, what I had to do, I had to do some fine adjustment here in case of this image needle upright. So what I will do little bit the fine adjustment here from my side, right? And now I am observing it again, right? Okay. So as I am observing now, I can see both of them have coincided, right? You can see that both of them have now, right? So dear students, I made some kind of fine adjustment right here, right, with this device, right? So when I have done the fine adjustment here, you can see that now I am able to remove the parallax here. You can see both the needles, right, that is the image needle and the image which is of the object needle inverted is actually coinciding and they are moving together. When I am moving my head, they are moving together. That means this is the exact position of the image needle which I am getting. Okay. Now, dear student, let us observe the readings now. We will see that the observed distance of the object initially was 0, right? And the lens is what? That is double of it, that was 30 centimeters, right? Okay, you can see here. This one is exactly 30 centimeters, right? That is the lens distance, right? Okay, 30. All right, 30, you can see now focused, right? This 30 centimeters. Now you can see what the image distance, if you see here, it is measured out to be approximately how much, that is 62.5 exactly, right? That is the image distance here, right? Observed distance of the image. So what I am going to write here on the reading in the observation table now. So dear student, you can see this observation table now. The position of the object needle is initially it was 0 centimeter, right? The lens position was 30 centimeter, and then the image needle was, I find it at what, the exactly 62.5 centimeter. So the observed distance will become what? We have to take it from the lens itself, right? That is the optical center of the lens. From there, this, if I separate 30 minus 0, this I am getting as 30 centimeter, and if I separate 62.5 from 30, I am getting it as what? That is 32.5 centimeters, dear students. So if I apply the formula now, this F is UV upon U minus V. Where you have to apply is like this, right? Okay, you have to use the U as what? U will be minus 30, dear students, right? Times of this V, right? V is what? That is 32.5. In plus. Why I use V plus? Because V is formed on the right hand side and U object distance is on the left hand side, so that is why. And U minus V, that is what? Minus 30 minus of what? 32.5, right? So if I solve this, I will get the answer as what? 15.6 centimeters approximately, right? This I am getting the reading of the F I am getting is what? That is 15.6 centimeters. So that is the reading, dear students. Now what you have to do, you have to take there the 5 readings. You have to just increase the position of this object needle. You can change your image, your lens position you can change accordingly, and then you can find the 4 or 5 readings there, okay, which I have done already, right? And then you have to draw the graph. Let us see the graph now, dear students. So dear students, we will observe the graph now. See the u, that is the object distance. I have taken it on the x-axis, right? Okay, and the image distance I have taken it on the y-axis, right, dear students? Now I draw the graph. I have made the reading of both the object distance and the image distance. If I draw, right, I will get this kind of graph, dear students, right? Okay. So this is the required graph between u and v, right? Now, dear students, you can observe that this angle, this is 45 degree, okay, between the image distance, object distance, and the image distance. So this value I will calculate. This is how much? 32.5 here, and this one is how much? That is approximately what? That is 27.5, right? So I had to take this f as what? F will be OB by 2, this distance 1 by 2, or you can write this as OC by 2 also, right? So we'll take the mean of these two values, right? Okay, these two values I will calculate. That is 32.5, right, divided by 2, and this is the 27.5 divided by 2. Both the values I will calculate the mean of this. This will be the required focal length from the graph, right, dear students? So that will be do in the practicals now. Thank you so much, dear students. I hope you like this experiment. Thank you so much.